Got a shower tray here which needs a new silicone bead. We've got a bit of mould developing in the corners here and a possible leak in that one as well. So tools to get this silicone off first, to remove it. These are what I normally use. A nice flat blade. And one of these as well. So I'm going to start on the top. And just go across like that. And push it into the bottom. And go across. Notice it will come off. Have a bag handy. All the rubbish in. So to do this job properly, you want to clean as much off as possible. So that's going to be scraping with that. I've also got some of these Wonder Wipes which are really good for getting silicone off as well. There's a final wipe down, and then once you put your new bead of silicone on, it should be a nice tidy job. So I'm going to carry on using a flat blade here, just literally scooping all that off there. Side as well. And scoop as much off as you can. You can also use this and get products like this where it will literally dissolve the silicone as well, so any real stubborn bits which you're struggling to get off with the knives, you can use that. The only trouble with this is you've got to make sure you clean it all up, because any new silicone you put down on the top of it start to shrink and dissolve as well. So that's how you want it, nice and clean. That'll be ready for your bead of silicone in a moment. All that to do now. So once you've finished scraping everything off, it should look a little bit like this. And the best thing to do now is just get the vacuum cleaner. Obviously make sure it's got to be dry, you don't want it sucking in water. But just get the vacuum cleaner and we'll clean this all up. Give it a final wipe round with the Wonder Wipes and be ready to go. Okay, there we go, it's all nice and clean. That's how you need it. Right, so I'm going to be using, I use this quite a lot, don't seem to have a problem with it. There is other makes available. This is just white, make sure it's bath and sanitary silicone. It's got the fungal resistant and stops mould, this stuff. So I have the edge, you've seen the edge like that, just push that out, there you go. Just cut that at that angle. And so you want one of these silicone guns, and some of these. These are pretty good. We've got various angles on these. I normally do a 10 or in a shower tray. You don't want to do it too thin. You want it to actually stop the water from going down into the floor. So normally a 10 on that. So once you put your bead on, you get your number 10, stick it into the corner flat, and then you just run it along in a straight line to about there. It's about 6 inches. So you carry on. And there you go. Proper nice straight bead. So there we go, we've done that side. And along the back. And along there as well. Now you'll see where the frame, the metal frame there, I haven't put any silicone along the bottom of there. And that's because if you want to rust out the bottom of that, then seal it up. But basically, if any water gets in through anywhere on there, on the screw holes or the side, it'll come down and it dribble down back into the tray. But what you do need to do is make sure you've sealed it on the outside. It's a bit nasty, this one, so I'm going to redo this one. I'm also going to put some clear silicone up here because it doesn't appear to be any silicone on there at all. So yeah, same on here, there's no silicone, so we're going to put some clear silicone on there. There's none in the back there, haven't put any silicone on there, which is good. So anything down the bottom is just going to dribble out because I've left a bit of a gap. So just using a wipe here again, just to clean this all up on the side. And we'll put some clear on here, just because, you know, it's a mixture of chrome and white. Obviously just a load of white inside the shower, so white silicone suits that. But outside here where you got a chrome, put some clear silicone on there, that'll be fine. It'll look a lot neater than white. So just give that a clean up. Give it another vacuum and start putting on some clear silicone then. So for this one, use this one again, bacteria resistant, mold resistant, everything. I always try to leave just a little bit poking out, then you should. Now it's ready to use. So we've just done a bead along the bottom there. Now I'm going to use an 8 on this one, I think. So this is the other side of this one, it's an 8. Just because it's not going to be getting loads of water all the time like that. This is merely to stop the water from coming underneath. So I'm going to use an 8 on this one, just to make it look a little bit neater on the outside. So these have got a flat end and a curved end on the side here. I normally use the flat end, so it makes it, pushes the silicone in a lot better. So we're literally just going to scoop that along to that there, and then we just wipe it on with a little rag. And go again. So, just wipe it on the rag again. 5-6 inches, something like that, that's all I do. And then it's built up enough on the actual thing to wipe off. There we go. You can see I just put some bead on there as well, all the way down to the bottom. I just use the number 8. Go for number 8 on here. Use the flat edge, like so, and then literally pull it down. Like that. It's about there, we'll wipe that off. Easy. There we go, just pulling it down. Okay, that is it. So we've siliconed around the side now, all the way around the side, all the way down the bottom, so no water will be coming out of that, which is good. We've siliconed all the way around the outside of the shower tray and left a little bit of a gap just for any water that finds its way into there somewhere to dribble out. That's about it. Hope that helps you.